Hey guys, welcome back to the mall. We are now going into the extras. For those who are new and unfamiliar, extras are basically like little bonus episodes at the end of the main series, just trying to squeeze as much content out of the game as I can before the next one. So we're going to the extras. This time around, we're going to be going into the Snuffles, the hidden creatures within each level. So in this video, I'm going to just go throughout the game, through all the levels, showing you where each hidden Snuffle is and how to get it. The reason I'm doing this is because some of them are a little tricky and easy to miss if you don't know what to do, and I have actually missed a couple of these. So basically, I'm just making this video just so you guys hopefully don't make the same mistake as me. Now, firstly, I will say that basically I'm going through the entire game. All the main games that have a Snuffle, that means I am counting the DLC levels in this. And another thing I want to say real quickly is, for those who don't know, the Snuffles can only be gotten, like you can only get the Snuffles once. So if you want to get the Snuffles more than once, you're going to have to delete your save data first, which I've had to do. It was a heck of a process. There is something on this, like there is something on the More Steam page. Like there's a there is a user thread that one of the users have put on the More Steam page with a guide on how to actually delete your save data, because the More save data isn't kept where More Steam save data is kept. So I will have I'll probably have something on screen showing you the whole thread of. So you can just follow that if you need. Take a screenshot if that helps. And if I remember, I might have a link to the Steam thread, to the actual Steam page or whatever in the description. Now, I can't guarantee that because, for those who don't know, a lot of my descriptions are just literally copy and pasted from previous videos just because it saves me a lot of time. So I can't guarantee that. I'll try and remember if I can. But if not, you might have to go and look for it yourself. Sorry, but I like to I like to save time when uploading stuff, since the whole editing and recording and editing process is already, it's already a bit of a pain as it is. So I try to cut corners when I can. Not enough to actually, cheapen everything. I still try and do, the whole quality checks and stuff, but whilst doing quality checks, I like to cut corners when I'm able to. So again, just let you know, if you want to get the Snuffles more than once, you do need to first delete your save data. Again, just follow the steps on screen, follow the steps in the Steam page if I actually have it in the description. But without further ado, let's go and get all these Snuffles for the game. Okay, so the first Snuffle of the game is all the way back here. So basically, I basically wanted the bare minimum, pretty much. I basically had them all eat all of the gastros, pretty much, and I basically just tried to get them all to the max size it can be before leaving the level, just to make sure it was big enough to eat the Snuffle, because I couldn't remember if there was a size limit like there is to the gastros, so I just wanted to make sure. But for the first Snuffle of the game, so basically this is the big open area. Back that way is where we came through with the first bunch of yums, and then basically you just come out to here to this big open area where there's a bunch of yums and gastros, which I have already eaten. There's a bunch of trees about here, and then if you see over there with the arrow, there's a bunch of plants here that you use that are guarding the exits, which the more is afraid of. So basically, you don't need the gastro to get to this one. Basically, just instead of going over there where the plants are, go this way. There's a bunch of trees, but you don't want to bother with them. Instead, you want to leave them all here, and then you want to grab this rock and pull it out of the way, like so. And then you want to take your more and go this way, and apparently slide off a cliff in the process, but that's okay. And if you go back here, here's the first Snuffle of the game. So you can either bring the Snuffle to the Maw or the Maw to the Snuffle. It doesn't really matter either way. But yeah, you don't really need the Gastro to get this one. But just take your Maw over to the Snuffle and have him eat it. Or burn it apparently. Apparently wants it well done. But have him eat it. And then he'll go all zen. And yeah, that's the first Snuffle of the game. Again, you don't really need the Gastro to get this one, but you might for other ones. Okay, so the next Snuffle of the game is... okay, so this is the second level, Bulb Valley. So we've I've already had them all transformed just because you're going to need this form in order to actually get the Snuffle. But once again, I'm at max size just to make sure, because you do need to be a certain size to actually eat the bulbous queen. But basically, so yeah, that's one of the conditions. So first, have the Maw eat the bulbous queen and go into his bulbous form. Then after that, you want to go all the way back here to the start of the level. This is the spawn point. And if you pull this rock all the way back here, yes, there'll be a little bit of rock pulling to get to the Snuffle. But if you pull that rock out of the way, as you can see, here is the container with the Snuffle. Now, there is a container, and we can't get to it very easily, so obviously we're going to need to do something more to actually get at it. So again, if you haven't already, make sure you have the Maw in his bulbous form. So have the Maw in his bulbous form, and then you want to go back to so you want to go back a little ways and find one of these like bug things you can electrify for ammunition. One of these things, and you want to have the Maw electrocute this. Maybe get them both just in case you miss. But have the Maw electrocute one of them, and then you go all the way back. Again, I had them all come with me just so I have less ways to go. But just electrify the this thing, and then bring this all the way back to the Snuffle here, and then you just do that. Just a simple yeah, it's pretty simple. Just again with that in your on your leash, just hit A to slam it, and then you just grab the Snuffle and then bring it back to the Maw. Again, it's pretty simple. There are a few conditions. Again, you need to make sure the Maw is in his bulbous form. You need to make sure you've electrocuted one of those things, but again, not too tricky. But anyway, just bring the Snuffle over to the Maw, have him eat it, and yes, that is the Snuffle for this level. So that's 2 out of 10, I think. But yeah. Okay, so this is the first of the 3 DLC levels. This is the first DLC level, Brute Force. And right after eating the beetle and gaining the beetle form, you want to go along this way. I've already cleared out all the rocks and stuff just to make the road a bit easier. But you want to clear out all these rocks. So clear out the rocks and then head this way. I left this rock just because there's no point, but you want to go back here to where this mushroom type thing is. I'm not sure if you can see it, but no. But my point is, the Snuffle is inside this thing. So, how do we get to it? Simple. Take the Maw in his beetle form, aim straight that rock and have him ram into it at point blank. It'll destroy, and then that'll burn and reveal the Snuffle. And then we have the Maw eat it. Pretty simple. Brute Force is a bit of a longer level, and it's got a lot of sections that you can't return to, but good thing we're not going for 100% here. But yeah, that's basically it. Just basically eat the beetle, gain its powers, clear the path, and then get to this mushroom type area, that singular mushroom, destroy that rock, reveal the Snuffle, and yeah, pretty simple. Okay, next level, Chain Down. Okay, so this But yeah, this is the starting point of the level. So as you can see, this is the starting point here. There's the giant beetle over there. So basically, what you want to do first is, well, obviously get to the, every single time I do one of these, I just basically get to the max size I can be, just so I can immediately leave the level to go and get the next one. But you want to go down this way. First, you want to have them all eat the gastro, like knock the gastro off, eat the gastro, just because you're going to need it to get the Snuffle. And then after jumping up there and eating the gastro, you want to make your way down this way. I was just starting up there just so you know which way to go. So yeah, eat the gastro and then go along this path where you'll see some screaming plants, which the Maw is afraid of. And you want to go to them and burn them, like so. And then if you go past their remains, and then carry on going this way, and you will see the Snuffle! So, once again, have them all eat him. And, yeah. Again, pretty simple stuff. As long as you follow my guide on what to do, you shouldn't have any trouble in theory. Okay, next Snuffle. We are now in the Dirtlands. So over there is the starting area where we ate all the Puff Tours. So eat all the Puff Tours, get the Puff Tour ability going, and then after that you want to jump. You want to jump and destroy that generator over there, and then you want to carry on this way. Again, it's pretty much business as usual for the most part. Really, just carry on as normal. I've just been eating things along the way just to make sure I can open up the way to the next level, just to help speed things along. But for the most part, just carry on as you would normally. Carry on the normal way. There's not anything particularly special you need to do, but just carry on this way. Follow this jet stream. Destroy a bunch of mushrooms here, which will obviously make you grow in size, and then jump up here. And then you'll see there's a jet stream here, and you can already see it. See over there? Over there, like, there's a little case there. Yeah, that's the Snuffle. So, now it's a little bit of timing, so jump along here, which will take us to that platform. Then you want to ride this jet stream, and let's see, did I go the wrong way? But yeah, it's just a case of trying to get to the right... is it that way? I generally can't tell, but you can see where the Snuffle is. It's right there. I think... I sometimes get a little confused here on as to which jet stream you need to take. So I do get confused a little bit sometimes. It's a case of working out which way to go and which jet stream to take, and also working out time-based stuff. But you generally know which way to go, which way the Snuffle is. Okay, I can no longer get up there, even though I could before. But yeah, it's just a case of trying to get to the Snuffle now. So let's see, can we get up here? Yes, we can. Let's see, I think... yeah, it's generally a case of trying to just... Okay, this way... Oh, let's try this. Okay, take this jet stream. And then that takes you to that jet stream, and then that takes you here. And now all you need to do is just ground pound to open the Snuffle case. So again, the ground pound, basically have the Maw in balloon form just by leashing him. And then all you do is press A and then X to perform a ground pound. He'll eat the Snuffle. And there is the Snuffle for that level. But yeah, pretty simple. You might get turned around a little here and there, as this whole complex of jet streams can be a little tricky to navigate sometimes, but it's not too bad once you figure it out. Okay, next level. This is Lufaland. Okay, so here we are in Lufaland. If you go back here, this is the rock that Frank and the Maw were hiding behind at the start of the level. And then you basically want to go out to this massive open area where we Well, we got the bomb to blow up the Luther so we could have them all eat him. I've already eaten the bounty hunters around here just to try and help unlock the next level. But you want to go all the way over here, where you'll see there's a big piece of rubble which looks, I think, kind of like a whale. I think it's meant to be like a ship, a broken down battleship, but you can kind of see it right there. Yeah, there's the Snuffle right there. So basically, you want to destroy that bit of rubble by pressing A to fire lasers. And then you want to continue onward here to the Snuffle, and then once again shoot lasers again to destroy the Snuffle case, which releases the Snuffle. And then you just have the more eat it. Like so. Yep. Nothing to it really. It's pretty simple. Okay, so here we are in the second DLC level, River Redirect. This is the second DLC level. Now, before we can actually get at the Snuffle, there is a little bit of a process you need to take, which I might as well show you. So basically, the Snuffle is up on past that ledge. This is actually one that I missed during my actual go-around of this, during the actual series, and I had to re-record the entire episode just to get back here, so yeah, that was annoying. But so basically, this is the starting area. This is the starting area, so the Snuffle's right up there, so there's going to be, okay, so basically, first there's going to be a bridge there. There's going to be a light bridge here, so you're going to want to jump on these two platforms as Frank, and then you're going to want to fling that energy ball over to that generator to power it down, which turns off the bridge and knocks out a bounty hunter, which you can then eat. And then going on this way, you want to go over to this way, where there's a whole bunch of yums and also some rocks. And then what you want to do there is, oh god, no, what you want to do from there is you want to go along this this kind of pathway here. So you want to go along here. You want to take this path, do a bit of platforming, continue on this way. Okay, so then you want to carry on this pathway here, climb up to here. Don't mess up this time. But basically, my point is, you want to climb up there, get that bomb, and then launch the bomb over to that that stone path here, where there's a bunch of rocks, and destroy the rocks. Then after that, you want to grab one of those little bait things here. You want to grab one of these bait things again, like I showed in the main series. So basically, grab that, bring that over to this pathway here, and then basically, once you've done that, you want to wait for the puff tort to come over, knock itself out, and then have the Maw eat it, and then gain the Maw's puff tort form. And that's when you can actually access the Snuffle. So have the Maw come down, and then you want to head back to the starting area with the Maw in puff tort form. So then you want to go back here, and keep in mind this is the one I messed up before. So anyway, you want to get back to here where the bridge was, and you want to jump up here, and then you want to go back this way, and there's the Snuffle. Again, this one's very, very easy to miss, as I did miss this in my initial playthrough of this. I had to redo the entire episode just because I missed that. And again, this is very easy. Like, this is you know, on first glance, you wouldn't think to go back this way. But, yeah, the Snuffle is right here. So, again, have the Maw eat him. And, yeah, there is the Snuffle for the level. Only one more DLC to go. Okay, so this is the third and final DLC level, Speedo Lane. So basically, we're at this point where we've got this big open area. So so there's like the two big doors here. So after you destroy those doors, and go all these ways. So there's a door there, and then there's also a door back here. So after you've gone through them, eventually, once you go through both those doors, there should be so there's usually like a red barrier here, which deactivates once you've gone through both doors. And then you want to keep on following the arrows. So follow the arrows. There's a whole bunch of things here which I have destroyed just to make things a little easier. So destroy the base. And then carry along this way. Keep following the arrows as you can see here. And then eventually you should reach... once you reach the end of this pathway, you should see 2 big brown rocks here, which you want to destroy these. So destroy the rocks. And then, if you see here, the Snuffle. So yeah, just have them all eat it. And yeah. And that takes care of the DLC levels. Now back to the regular levels. Okay, so this is the first to last Snuffle. There is a little bit of a process before you can actually go for it. So, let me just quickly go through that real quick, just in case you don't know what to do. So, right, so first, what you want to do is you want to go over, so first, let me just put them all down, but first, you basically want to go over that way to those electric bugs, and then you want to basically latch onto them and let them carry you all the way over there. So yeah, just latch onto one of the electric bugs, one of the bulbous grunts, I suppose. So let the bulbous grunt carry you all the way, and eventually it should drop you down into this area here. And then you want to use the ball of energy to destroy this container, which contains the puff tor. After that, you want to grab another ball of energy, and use it to destroy this generator here. And that will basically release the puff tor. So after that, the puff tor will then be out and about doing its thing, hunting. So then you'll want to grab the one of these things again, like we did before. So we want to grab one of these things and then bring it over to this this rocky this bit of rocky terrain where we spawn. This is the starting point, so you want to bring this all the way back here and then wait for the puff tor to come and try to eat it, and then it'll knock itself out. After that, you feed it to the Maw and he will transform into his puff tor form. After that, that is when we can begin getting the Snuffle. So now that the Maw is in his puff tor form, you want to go down this path. There are usually like gun turrets you need to take out before going this way, but again, you'll take care of that before going this way for the bulbous taxi, I suppose. Anyway, you want to go down this path here. So you want to keep on going until you go down this way, and you'll see a rock right here. So there's a rock. Underneath there's a generator there, a air generator, and if you jump up, you can see that the Snuffle is right up there. So just smack into that, which will release the jet stream, and then you ride it all the way up to the Snuffle. And then, like we did before, just have the more ground pound, like so. He'll eat it. And that's the Snuffle. And now, there's only one more. Okay, and here we are in Beetle Smash, the final level of the game that has a Snuffle. So basically, we're in Beetle Smash, the final, the final level, well, the penultimate level, but the final level of the Snuffle, because there isn't one in Planet Maw. But if you see there, the Snuffle is right on top of that rocky pedestal. So, basically, in Beetle Smash, the Maw has a bunch of rampages where when you make him when you make him charge into a barrier or something, when you make him charge, you make him charge and then you can't stop him. He has 4 of them. He has a series of rampages, and basically the Snuffle is after his 4th rampage. So basically keep going through the levels normal. Again, if you're going for 100%, make sure you get everything, because this has a lot of areas where you can't return to. But again, just, business as usual, go through the levels normal. And then after, you know, keep track of the rampages if you want to. Oh god. But, yeah, keep a track of the rampages. And after the Maul's 4th rampage, you'll end up here where the Snuffle is, which is, again, right there. And all you gotta do is just make the Maul charge into the pillar right here. That'll knock the Snuffle off. And then, after that, as per usual, just make him eat it, and that's about it. Yep. And that is the final Snuffle of the game. Okay, and that's about it. If we go here to the load level, as you can see, we have all of the Snuffles. I didn't go for 100% just because I did the bare minimum of what I had to. So we've got all the Snuffles now, as you can see. Crash Site, Bulb Valley, Delete Scene, Brute Force, Chain Down, Dirtlands, Lufaland, Deleted Scene, River Redirect, Deleted Scene, Speeder Lane, Massas, and Beetle Smash. So that's all of the Snuffles for the game. Hopefully you followed along as well, because I know one or two of them are a little bit tricky. Some of them are pretty easy to miss, particularly the one from River Redirect. That one's if you missed that one, I honestly don't blame you, because I missed that one my first time round as well, so don't feel too bad if you did. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for this this video. In the next extra, I think I don't know, depending on how I feel, I'm not 100% sure yet. I still need to decide, but I think I'm either gonna do a just basically a ranking, or a personal ranking of all the forms of the Maw, or a alternate ending. But either way, that is where I'm going to leave this extra for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.